Yeah. Welcome back to the motherfucking Roosevelt show. We've been on the motherfucking hiatus for a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, but we are back in the saddle, locked in, ready to go, man. Hey, listen, want to appreciate all of y'all. First of all, I want to give a shout out to everybody that said a prayer, everybody that, checked in on me for these last 2 months. Um, yeah, man, that shit really meant a lot to me, man. In the midst of the last few months, we'll get into it a little bit later on the show, but boy definitely moved. Um Anyhow, we'll talk about that later. But the world's famous intro, as y'all know, I gotta drop that shit. We'll be back in a minute, man. Hold up. Welcome back, motherfuckers. Hey, hold up, nigga. Let me drop a motherfucking bomb, nigga. We back. Hold up, man. Not the baby crying, nigga. You know I'm rusted on the motherfucking shit. Hold up, nigga. What's up? What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the motherfucking Roosevelt show. As y'all know, hold on. As y'all know, I am your host, Roosevelt. Got the camp up in here, man. Big Milo, Big LA, 100 P. Special guest. What'd you say? Wooty Whoop?
Whoop de whoop.
Yeah. Uncle Wooty Whoop over here. You know what I'm saying? As we normally do, man, when we go around, around this panel, I ain't seen my brothers in a cool minute, man. So I got to ask the last 2 months before we dive into all of this madness that's just been going on. Milo, what's cracking, big bro?
What's
How you
going
been
on, brother?
months, man?
Last 2 months been grinding, maintaining, working hard, coming home, loving my woman, and trying to protect my mind from dealing with this bullshit going on in the world. Stay
True.
prayed up. Try not to crash out, go to penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to do that shit sometime, you got to catch yourself
All right. What Q say? You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
or
You
you
know what
wreck yourself.
I'm saying? Uh, shit. Uh, Big LA, man, what's cracking with you, man? I see you. I talk to your ass all the time. So what's up, nigga? How you doing today? I don't just say that.
Wow.
I know it's
So
fucked
he
up.
come. So he come
I
right
know it's
back.
fucked up. No, no. Let
No,
me let
no,
me
no,
let me
no,
say it
no,
politically
Milo. You see
correct,
how
bro.
this
Hold on.
nigga
Let me
just
let
got
me
at
give
me?
me a chance, motherfucker. Hold on.
Look
Look,
at him.
how was your last 2 months since the people seen you here in the flesh?
Since last time y'all seen me, I've been in physical therapy. I'll be done in October.
Amen, amen. Salute, salute, brother.
Been trying to get to better places and do better things. Hey man, y'all better get to living for y'all and
Mm,
quit living for other motherfuckers.
mm.
We gonna get right to it. You better quit living for other
Already.
motherfuckers. Live for yourself,
Real
goddamn.
talk.
You
Ain't
better
that
do
true?
what Milo. You better do what Milo say. And you know what? Hey, OG. I I heard something that I think you'll be able to agree with. I'm waiting to meet something that's simple, nice.
Mm.
Simple, nice.
It sounds interesting.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You
We
gotta
go.
So
explain
now
yourself.
when hold on, hold
Hey, hold
on,
on, hold
hold
on.
on.
Before we
Sound like
dive
some
in,
good drugs.
hold on. Before we dive in, see you already out here swimming in the deep end, bro. I'm trying to get my backstroke back right, relative. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn.
My
What a nigga
my
do?
bad.
Unc said you're gonna have to explain that later, so we gonna
Don't
double
worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing.
100p, man. What's up, bro? How you been these last few months, man? Since the world seen you, brother.
Shit, man, just chilling, working, man. Uh, Taking some trips with my wife. Been back in the studio. Uh, just staying busy, man. Shit, because if you ain't staying busy, you gonna find some bullshit to get into.
Ain't that the truth?
every time.
That's real.
Yeah.
You know I'm mad at you because you could have called me and told me you was going to Vegas, but we'll talk about that later too.
How
Nigga
you just
cold.
gonna
That
out
nigga,
that?
didn't-
How
hey,
you,
that
how you
nigga
just
didn't
gonna out
call
that
me.
man
How
location
you
like
doing?
that?
You didn't even do me like that.
How you just gonna out that
Yeah,
man
hey, you
location
know
like
what?
that?
I need to say a couple of things.
How you doing?
I'm doing
He a
good.
cold piece
I'm
of work.
doing
He know he
good.
heard me over there.
Even
He
in the
heard me.
midst of walking through the valley of death, I fear no evil. Because the idle mind is a devil workshop. Understanding that things is changing. And if you don't see it or feel it, there's something wrong with you. You're not in contact with your community, what's around you.
Mm,
If you in house bound and you just family bound and with the whoop and you're not seeing, this is bigger than that, right?
yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing other races out here from other places that we saving. We're not a refugee camp, but we saving. And they look like Mexican, but they ain't Mexican. You know what I'm saying? We got our own Mexicans. Then we got other people with the whoop in the United States. Our black people is dropping off somewhere, and we're trying to figure out how that's happening. You making it better for them, or you putting them in the places that they don't need to be, like penitentiary. Let's keep it real, homie.
Real
What's
shit.
going on right today is a change that I see and feel every day. Get in my car, no matter what I do, I see it. My apartment complex ain't never had number of blacks in it, but it's no more. I see Africans, I see Mexicans, I see white folks. Things is changing. So we got to embrace this change because Martin Luther King said back in the days that we all would come together and free each other. So far, I ain't seen no freedom for the black man, but I seen some freedom for other races.
Mm.
Now,
we
understand
gotta
this.
we gotta stick together. We won't stick together.
We
I
won't
got a
stick
question. I
we
got a
won't even
question.
talk together. Matter of
I got a
fact,
question for you, Unc.
yeah,
How can we help each other and free each other if we the ones kicking each other and mentally enslaving each other?
that's very easy. We got to bow down to each other. You know what the word mean, bow down? Because see, we are strong people. We are proud people. We are very strong. It takes us a lot for us to bow down to each other, let alone another race. If we start bowing down to each other and talking to each other and understanding each other about the drugs and everything that's going through our race, excuse me for talking too loud, about what's going through our veins, excuse me for talking too loud, excuse me for what's going through our lungs, excuse me for talking too loud, excuse me going through our children, excuse me for talking too loud. But it hurts me to see that every day. You understand me?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard. It's hard
The
to.
older people was affected first. Understand? They got us first.
And
Okay.
no knowledge was passed down behind that. That's why a lot of the
You
generation after that is
Uh
still
oh.
picking up the pieces.
you build a dam. You know
Uh
how
oh.
Jesus built a dam? They built a dam on us, and I be damned. It's not funny. But we gotta open that dam up and put that knowledge back into us and let us know that we are who we are. The cream of the crop. And ain't nothing
Okay.
gonna change. When you come from Africa, you come from the beginning.
Yeah.
You come from the
Okay. I
beginning.
feel. I feel like this, right?
Yeah.
And this is a person that's the youngest on the screen. At least a decade younger than maybe 1, 2 people on the screen.
I hear you. How old are you?
I'm 36.
I got you.
How can we? How are we supposed to be a better people? Because you said it's easy.
Yeah.
How can we be a better people when we're in competition with each other? We can't help the community because we want to have the same core as our neighbor. We can't come together like other races come together. I'm gonna say it. We people say this, but a lot of these races they know how to come together with their people without the competition.
Well,
Once
I
we,
understand what you said. Let me tell you how simple it is. Very simple. I don't give a damn about what drug you taking, what alcohol you using. When we embrace each other for whatever reason, and that's gonna bring us together.
Well, we
My
got to
brother,
come with solutions. All we doing is coming up
when when
with
we spread
possibilities.
knowledge, yeah, when we spread knowledge to each other, the only way that we can do that is embrace each other. That means go to all these spots, bring food, whatever, talk to each other, embrace each other, and let them know what's going on. That the drugs ain't gonna do it, bruh.
how
One
you
thing,
gonna drugs? Okay, drugs been around since the '80s, OG, '80s,
But
'70s,
that
'60s,
shit,
and
no,
'50s.
politically correct. That
Yeah,
shit
it ain't
been
that should
around
be
way
no
before.
problem.
way
That's
before. It ain't necessarily about drugs though. Like I said, it's just the lack of knowledge. That ain't been passed down, or just a lot
we
of the
have
stuff we a lot. I mean, a lot of the stuff we won't break. I mean, look
we
at this. How many people will sit there and listen to somebody that's been in jail for 20 years and got out and say, well, I learned all this in jail? They'll sit there and listen to that person, but somebody they knew, grew up
I ain't
with, who
talking
went to
about jail.
college, they
I'm
won't listen
talking
to that person.
about I'm not talking about no jail. I'm talking about people out
No,
here.
you talking about drugs. I'm just talking about entirety. You can't just talk about one. It's a lot that's
Yeah.
involved
All
with
these
us not united, more than just
to me,
drugs. You know what I
man.
mean?
Listen to me, man. Listen to me right now. I'm gonna give you a real good example how that can happen. You see all these Mexicans out here? They do more drugs than us. But I bet you won't mess with one of them without messing with all of them. You understand what I'm saying?
Hold on, say that one more time. Say that
I
one
said,
more
you see
time.
these Mexicans out here. They've been doing drugs with the woo woo woo. But I bet you won't mess with one of them without messing with all of them.
Well, I mean
Exactly.
yeah, that's true in a sense, but times is
So listen
changing
to
too. I think more black people is more woken
okay.
than they were 10 years ago.
We're more woke than we were 10 years ago, but the person to person contact that will be truly needed for us to make a change in our communities isn't
Right.
done
I'm gonna tell
because
you. I'm gonna tell
of
you why this is
money,
bad. We have to
money,
embrace each other,
competition.
brother.
The ego.
Embrace the homeless, embrace the weak, embrace everybody, embrace us all for whatever. And if you're not listening to what I'm saying, homie, something wrong with you. Because I don't care what you're going through. Brother, I can talk to you. I don't care if it's just a conversation. Embrace it. Take a little time to spend with your brother. If they're at a bus stop and they sleeping, pull your car over. Bring some food. Talk to them. Embrace them. You understand what I'm saying, man? When you ignore your people, you ignore you, brother. That could be you.
Let me ask y'all one question since we on this topic, right? um, Kamala, what do you feel about people that say, excuse my French, that she fucked her way to the top?
Hold
We just
on,
gonna
wait, hold on.
we
How
just
did
gonna be
we get
straight up,
here? So
you
how did
know,
we get
straight up.
here?
Back in the day, I think there was some kind of footage that popped up with her and Montel Williams, the talk show host back
Even
then.
before that, she got put on by Willie Brown,
The
the
sweet
mayor of
Willie.
San Francisco. He put her down. He gave her her first political jobs and helped maneuver her through the political system. And he was mad when she was sleeping with him. That's
Mm,
well documented. That's true. That ain't no rumor or conjecture. That actually happened.
mm.
So she slept her way on and just built up from there. And then she allowed herself to be used as a tool, as a pawn for oppressors. She messed up a whole bunch of brothers in California. If you
Man,
look at her record,
bro.
she locked up a whole bunch of brothers. She locked up a whole bunch of black women because they children were truant in school. She did a lot of nefarious and devious shit. What that young lady name start with an M in L.A. She got killed wrongly by the cops, and she kept saying she's gonna do something she never did. Damn, I forgot that lady name. But
I know who you
anyway,
talking about
she
too.
got a
She
record. Yeah, she got a record for messing over black. She's like the female version of Clarence Thomas. She just know how to smile and laugh.
say the
You crazy, dude.
he say the female
Hey,
version of
listen
Clarence
to me,
Thomas.
man. It was a time when this crack started, back in the 70s with the world, when the woman was given the right to lock up any black motherfuckers they called. So niggas got locked up like that. So what you saying?
I mean, but all I've been hearing lately is like after people like, yo, okay, she's a black woman. She's not all the way black, but
if you a man, you true.
She got some nigga in her, right? We gonna put it like that. The other side is like, yo, but she look how many brothers she done derailed and all the fucked up, corrupted shit that she did to get in this position. Like, I mean, we all
I
had
mean,
to know.
she wouldn't be the first. So I mean, I don't know why people are surprised. How many women may have done what people accuse her of doing to get to where she's at?
How did get away with all that? And we get convicted of saying a word, a terrorist threat. And how did you get away with all that? That's what I want to know.
Well, hey, we can go deeper than that. Hey, even some people on this panel, how many people have criticized the NBA for allowing Bronny to be selected in the NBA without, even being worthy? But
I'm
you know what I'm
glad
saying?
you said something.
A lot of
Like,
citizens.
how many people have said something about that, but they ain't said nothing about two former NBA players who has sons that are daughters now.
What's up with EJ Johnson and Dwayne Wade's son? Since we on the topic.
Well, that's different because she was in a position to mess over people's lives. Bronny ain't in a position to mess over a whole bunch of brothers' lives. Also, we seen this story before. We fell for this bullshit with Obama. He kind of looked like us. We didn't check into his background, his policies, his ideology, what he stood for, what he believed in, and we accepted some empty rhetoric, hope, change. What that meant? They got people still waiting for Obama to do stuff for black people. He stood on doing stuff for the Rainbow Coalition. He stood on the Blue Lives Matter law, which gave police immunity to kill us. You know what I'm talking about? You got to look at the policies and procedures that people do, not the rhetoric that they say. Look how they move, not how they look or no bullshit like that. We keep falling for the okie doke. And she another version, the female version of Obama.
But hold on. Excuse me, sir.
I think my whiskey arrived. Y'all handle it. I'll be right back.
I don't mean to interrupt. Obama did try to help us, but when he did, they jumped on his ass like if I was a blood, you was a Crip, you'd whoop my ass. He tried to help Houston, and when he went out there and he went the speaker for black, they jumped right in his shit, homie. So he had to just shut it down. So in order for him to help us, he helped the Mexicans in order to help us. So that's how that came out.
And we can't fall for that, man.
Let me ask you this. So did you benefit anyhow during his presidency, since you said that was his way of helping us through them? Did you benefit that way?
I benefit from him helping the Mexican was in order, if he got to help them, then he got to help us too. And that's how I got my house and all my stuff and with the whoop. Because he started helping the Mexicans first, and then we just followed in, and they can't turn us down. Because we're the United States citizens, and they are not.
Well, I didn't see it.
Ain't no Mexican gonna become no politician help black people first in order to help Mexicans. That's ass backwards.
No.
No, that ain't true.
Right.
What
that
I'm
ain't
saying
true.
is they gave them the jobs. Man, listen to me. They gave them the jobs.
Yeah, I studied this shit. I really do. I understand black people. Black people been Democrat. We've been on Democratic plantation for umpteen years. We think we can't vote nothing but Democrat, love nothing but Democrat. That day over with. We've been listening. We've been listening to too many "I Have a Dream" tapes or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Remy Martin and Paul Masson.
Oh, he got the drink.
This is something I've been through.
Look what just walked in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at him. Look at him, y'all.
You see, that's our problem. Too much partying and not enough work.
No, I'm working right now. What the fuck you talking about?
I ain't talking about him.
Hey, let me ask y'all fellas a question real quick.
What you say, P?
No, I said let me ask y'all fellas a question. Real quick. Like what's something that you like, some information that you've learned in the past 24 to 48 hours that you could tell somebody that's real knowledgeable that they could utilize?
Okay, I can tell you something. That the Legion has given away pencil, papers, toys for kids that's going to school.
Shout out to the
Right
Legion.
down the street this morning.
Shout out to the Legion.
They had police there. They had a line there. They're giving out free stuff for your kids to go to school.
That's dope.
Now, they did that all morning.
That's dope.
Okay. Now, is that what you want to hear?
Yeah, no, well, I mean that could be beneficial to kids. I mean,
Hey, brother,
uh,
listen, brother, we got a lot of good things going on, but we also got bad things going on.
Hey,
So we
but
try
that ain't the question. You see what I'm trying to?
He finna ask you again. Go ahead, shoot it.
We tend to focus on stuff. And I said we tend to focus on stuff. You know, we talk about stuff, but like, what's something that you could tell somebody that they could use to be beneficial? Like for example, like me, I'm in Los Angeles. Something that somebody could know that can help them. Like, say for instance, where they live at. You know, if you got an open lot, you know, you can build apartment units there now. You don't have to provide parking as long as there's a bus stop near. You know, something like that. You know, that can affect your parking.
I got you, man. You sound like you got a few chippers in your pocket, a little money. Let me go a little lower than that. Let me help people that don't know what to do. They got temporary service around here that can help you with work. You can work that day and get paid that day. And you can do it every day until you build yourself up. Now, you seem like you got a little house, a lot of money, so you want to buy some property or something? What is it with you? Because I'm talking about the people that suffer right here, bro. That's it.
That's the problem right there. That shit right there. Hey, that's the problem right there. Niggas being judgmental. Like you said, I sound like I got this, that, and that. Like, you don't know this shit. I'm from the hood.
100 P, I got it.
You're on one level and I'm on another.
Hold on.
So let's stay on the same level.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on.
Everybody gonna speak tonight. Everybody gonna speak tonight.
They got many different levels in this world, bro.
Okay, but what
level you on?
I see you just trying to be funny.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about? I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh shit.
Okay.
You need some of the shot?
No, I want to know what he's talking about, bro.
What he's saying?
Yeah, what he's saying?
What he's saying is the people in his community.
Right.
Because I come from a community that's 10 blocks, literal 10 blocks away from his blocks. Same as Roosevelt. Just because we have an educated mind and we're able to articulate ourselves doesn't necessarily mean we share money bags.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That just mean we pay attention and we study what's going on and we see the bullshit and we look past the bullshit because we use common sense. You ain't gotta have $1 million in your pocket or no big bag to have no common sense about yourself.
Right.
That's what I be talking about.
So when I say that, when I say that, and when he say something knowledgeable, he mean what out of your mind or what could help the next person that you gain knowledge on that could help the next person.
Okay.
Not necessarily owning a parking lot and putting an apartment on it. He might not be in that position. I don't know that man's pocket, and I ain't finna start trying to count. But he feel like that information could help somebody that's near him that could be in that position to do so.
Well, I'm not able to answer that question because I don't have that much money. I can go lower down to the. What
does money have to do with this? This is what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Hold on. It don't gotta be
money. Don't really have nothing to do with it.
It don't.
I get it. I get it, but money.
I'm talking about people.
Okay. He talking about people.
Basically, like
I'm talking about people.
He is people.
Dying every goddamn day.
Right.
They come back with this Kobe ass shit. I'm talking about the system, how they regulate shit and turn around and manipulate shit. They got people scared to death.
I mean, they've been
walking around with masks on.
They've been doing that shit.
They doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, elaborate on it. You saying they? Who is they? You know, you say who it is.
This is a big corporation, homie. You see, this is not just they. This is China. This is America. You see, population control. You know, when you raise a bunch of rabbits and they go too big, you got to bang them down. Same thing about Houston. Same thing about humans. When you get too large, they got to figure out a way how to bring us down. You understand what I'm saying?
Do they find a way to bring us? Do they?
They're not
We
war
do
going
it to
on.
ourselves sometimes.
Yeah.
Do
So
they find a way to bring us down?
Yeah.
Do they find a way to bring us down? Or do we have a lack of education that it
let the
takes to put us where we
population go
need to be?
over and take over the earth. Okay. What they doing is probably right. Because you know what I'm saying? If we just kept growing and all in peace, we overrun this earth real quick. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just trying to let you know what's up.
Crazy thing too that happened recently. The sister Sonia. I forget how to pronounce her last name, but may she rest in peace.
Tragic.
Yeah, super tragic, right?
36-year-old young lady.
Mm-hmm.
Sonya Massey.
Yeah, there we go. Massey.
Yeah, Sonya Massey. Yeah.
Okay.
My bad. Sonia Massey, man, that was a sad situation. I still don't understand. So they saying, and I don't know if this is true. They said that she actually called the police out because of like an intruder or some shit, or
She heard
She
a
had
prowler, somebody
she,
around the house or something.
it was
mm,
a person outside her house, and she heard some things going on outside her house, so she called the police. When the police got there, they was having a general conversation. What's going on? What you call us
mm,
here for? They looked around the premises. They entered the home.
mhm.
They entered the home. She had a empty pot on the stove and water running at the time.
Right.
And I can't remember the exact words, but they said something to her, and
They
she
told her to go
said,
turn it off before it started fire. They told her to go turn it off, and she went to go turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
"No,
I'm saying?
I'm talking about right before that."
Didn't
When she
she
said
mention
when she
something
said
like
the
I
"I'll
rebuke
rebuke,"
you in the name of Jesus or
No,
something like that?
I'm telling you, it happened after that. They
Yeah,
told her to go turn it off. She
yeah.
went to the stove and grabbed it. Then they started backing up. It had water in the pot, like she was boiling water. And then
Like she
and
was
they
gonna
started
throw it
backing
on
up. She looked like, "Why y'all backing up?" I said, "We don't want you to throw water on." She said, she felt that fucked up, and she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." You from the
Right,
South, black women say that all the time. Cast
right,
out
right,
demons.
right, right.
all that,
She
all
saw
that.
there was two demons in her house. She saw there was two devils in her house. Say, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," and it triggered that demon in that food. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? He
yeah.
said, "I'll shoot you in your face."
But
Like
see,
Like
bam.
what?
but see, that's the fucked up thing. That's why I've said it. We said it on the show before, man. That's why I encourage a lot of the young black youth. Everybody want to tell them no, go play sports, do all this, man. Y'all, be cops, be firemen. You know what I'm saying? Be sheriffs, because you got to deal with these people coming to police you. And look at this guy, the guy that shot that lady. He was with 6 different agencies from 2020 till 2024. Just 3 different agencies in 2021.
Wow.
Man, look,
Did
this
I,
been
did
I
going
any
thought I
on.
thought it
any of
was. I
these
We
thought
got a
allegations?
500-year history of this. We
I'm
got a
saying,
500-year history of this. That's why when we were talking on another show, and people was making excuses about the brother walked to the door with his gun and they shot him. He wasn't even no threat, and he
right,
legally had the gun. They
right,
looking for a reason to kill. We
right.
can't get them no excuse. We can't bring up black on black crime. None of that. We can fight two things at one time: black on black crime and whites trying to kill us. They looking for a reason to kill. That dude was just a murderer in a cop uniform. He was looking to kill that black woman or any black person. He saw his opportunity. He thought he can get away with it. So he shot her
And
because
can I
He
they don't see
premeditated
us
that.
as men and women like we do. They see us
can I
as
say something?
subhuman animals or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They taking out this. We have a long history of this all the way from lynching.
Mhm.
There was a public lynching by a cop. It was a cop lynching. You know what I'm saying? He thought if there wouldn't been no body camera, or they wouldn't have erased it and they gave it up, he'd still be on the force. That's why he hopped around from agency to agency. They knew he was a rogue cop. He's a criminal in uniform. We can't get him no pass, no sanctuary, no excuse. No
I was
excuse.
I was gonna ask, was there any like allegations like this brought up on him like at the previous,
If you
position?
keep leaving police agency after police agency, you the problem.
Yeah,
If
they
we
give you
dig
the
deeper, you'll
option to
find out he the
resign.
problem. Because he was a stand-up human being, a stand-up cop. He'd have been 180 till he retired. They knew he was a rogue officer, but they protect their own. They give
Yeah.
him another chance. They just couldn't cover for him. If they could cover for him, he'll still have his job. He was too blatant. First of all,
How
he
people,
wasn't a black. She wasn't a black man.
you know.
They see us as threats just for just for being black men. We a threat. They killed a black woman. You understand? He could easily whooped up with his fist.
Let
He
me
ain't
jump
have
in.
to shoot her. You
Let me jump in.
understand what I'm saying? We can't make no excuse for that. She
Understand?
wasn't in the wrong at all. He
Jump
was
in.
wrong.
Let
And
me
that
jump
and
in.
He wa-
it's an easy way to stop that. We all know it.
Listen, man.
It's extrajudicial. But if he went home after he did
Arm up.
that,
Yeah.
if he went
Arm
home
up.
after he did that, and his
Listen,
wife was unalive,
listen to me.
listen what I'm saying. That's how you stop that shit. His wife was deleted, his child was deleted, and the dog was deleted.
He jumped
He'll learn a valuable lesson not to do that shit
what
again,
you
and other
say?
people will know not to do that shit. You understand? They got to be a point. Ain't nobody come and save us.
Trying to land
He
his
wanted to.
And
He wanted
if
to
we
do
don't
that,
stand, if
man.
we don't stand up for us, who will?
right.
Now they killing our women. You
Yeah.
understand? We make excuses when they kill us. Oh, we shouldn't. He shouldn't have moved left. He shouldn't have reached. He shouldn't have moved too fast. Man, fuck all that. We know what the theme is. What the story is. The story is to kill black people on sight. To them, we all one big nigga.
Mm.
Okay, I got you. Now listen to me. Listen to me. You remember back in the days when we was young and they was drafting us to go to the army? Back in the days, they came to my house like on my mama's door. We was like about maybe 14, 15. And they were trying to take us out of our house to draft us. Most of us were scared to death. You know what I'm saying? Going to fight a war. When the draft came, they drafted all these young people. And when they got them together and got them with whoop whoop, and they trained them and stuff, they were still scared to death. So when they faced their enemy, they were scared still.
Mm-hmm.
So think of them as police officers on the job the first time. They scared, homie. They gonna shoot you before they. Some of them that's new gonna shoot you before they talk to you.
Let me tell you something
Well,
though.
you can't really say that because you got to go through 6 months academy and you got to apply to be a cop. So that's something they wanted to do.
All right, now look at here. Why we don't have repeated incidents of black cops accidentally shooting
Hello.
white people? Why we
Hello.
don't have that happening? Why we don't have black cops? It's a lot of black cops. Why we don't have repeated incidents of black people shooting white people? Say, "Oh, I fear for my
Now
life,"
let's make a
because
question.
they know they ain't gonna get away with
Let's
it.
make a
These
real question,
fools know they gonna
bro.
get away with it. You can't give them no excuse. Whether
Yes,
they say they're scared, well, they shouldn't. If you're scared, go to church. You should have a motherfucking job.
Facts, talk your shit.
You can't give them
Talk
no
that.
fucking excuse. You can't excuse nobody killing your people, man. What's wrong with you?
Right.
You can't do that shit. Go get him no quarter.
No
You
corner.
understand what I'm saying?
No
Fuck
passes.
that. No,
No
I
pass.
can't. Not tonight. I can't deal with that shit. That's
No.
a woman unarmed in her own house. We
Right.
can't give them no excuse where they scared. None of that shit. No, I ain't hearing none of that.
They
that's true.
already got Sandra Bland. Now this lady, you know what I'm saying? They killed the young paramedic lady, came in the wrong house, killed her, you know? So
They
come
can
on,
literally
man.
count
Look,
on two fucking hands. Sandra Bland, Breonna Taylor, this sister here, right? And it's always like, you got no disrespect to nobody, but we got the preachers that get up there and preach, oh, peace, all of that. We need niggas out here with boots on the ground, making a difference. That's what we need. Brother Milo, I seen a post that you posted a little bit earlier, bro. You said, what's the use of having a gun if you already ain't got one in the head, right? That's like having a seatbelt. That's like putting on a seatbelt after the crash or some shit you had posted, right? Yo,
what
like,
they were putting on the condom after you didn't bust up.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Hey,
that don't
hold on now. Hey,
Ain't no
it
need.
don't make no sense.
hold on now.
You prepare
Hold
for it.
on. Hold
Yeah.
on.
End of the day,
Big
though,
bro
it's like,
Milo, big bro Milo, that might get you out of a situation or two. If you said, hey, yeah, baby, I had this on the whole time. Hey, it might help you in the DR. That's all I'm talking about.
oh shit.
Now, what we were talking about with if you're gonna carry, I'm talking about people who legally carry shit or
Mhm.
even illegally carry. If
No,
you
no,
can,
no.
you can
I
for a
get
reason for
what you're saying, big
protection.
bro. I get
Right.
you saying.
What
I'm
I'm
just
saying
saying.
is, why you ain't gonna have time? Hold up, Mr. Criminal. Hold up, person trying to kill me. Let me
You
rack
trying to
this
do
slide
that
and put one in the chamber before I shoot you. Now you gotta be ready to go.
you down already.
You know, and you gotta have training to understand how to handle a weapon properly. I'm not saying don't have no safety procedures, no training. Get training first and keep
Keep
one in the
training.
chamber. The best
Yes, sir.
safety is right here between your two ears. That's the best
Yes,
safety on the gun you could ever have.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But they're not trained like that. They're trained at the
It's
people.
it's up to you to get your own training. You can get your own training. I'm talking about citizens, not no cop. I'm talking about
You talking about us,
citizens, people like us who carry.
citizens, as citizens.
Oh, we don't need to be trained, do we? We're
Hell yeah.
citizens. We are consumers.
No, I mean you do definitely. If you are handling a firearm, you definitely need to have some kind of training.
Oh yeah.
It's
No
not
problem.
just
We're not
pull up,
supposed to
shoot,
have
motherfucker. You know what I'm
firearms. It's
saying?
not
Don't
supposed
work
to
like
be that critical with us, but it got like that.
it don't work like that.
But we didn't have that at first.
And see,
And
that's
then,
a problem in the black community too. A lot of us don't want to learn nothing.
yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want to learn nothing. You want to be hard headed, and then you're going to end up doing some shit. Now, our community is staying. Okay. I'm going to say it like that.
I mean, people better pay attention to that community, especially in LA. If you in South LA, mid city LA, wherever, look at all the empty spots right now that are being used
But
now
open your
to apartment
eyes.
complexes because
Here's the
they
thing,
get
bro.
ready for these Olympics. And who do you think finna move in? You think they building these spots in the hood to move more black people in the hood? Nah, they trying to move
Not
you
at all.
out.
Foreigners, we are a refugee camp for other countries right now.
And it's crazy. Los Angeles accepts a lot of people from all other places, but technically, LA is not a sanctuary city. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So,
Not at all.
and look at what they do. So, I mean, just imagine if it becomes a sanctuary city. LA is, but what the residents of LA, and I'm talking about black, white, Hispanic Americans that are here that pay taxes, that work. You know what I'm saying? That do what they do. We're
It's
fucked.
over with. It's over
They
with.
turn their back on them, man. That's what they did.
This was
Let me
this
ask,
was done before.
yeah.
After slavery was over, after the Civil War was over, black people were like 40% of the country. It was
Mm.
60% white, 40% black. It wasn't almost no other races. Wasn't no Mexicans, no Asians. It
None of
was
that.
a negligible population. So
That's
it was so many black people to balance that out.
mm.
That's when you saw them come to Ellis Island and Statue of Liberty and all that. They accept all them Europeans from all the different countries, Ireland, France, England. Why? Because they wanted to bring more of them in to balance out the black population. Now it's being done again. It's
Mm-hmm.
not being done with Europeans. It's been done with people south of the border. They
Mm.
trying to tamp down the black population. When they come in, where they put them? In
They
the
get rid of us.
in the neighborhoods with
Back
the
to us.
cheapest rent. The neighborhoods with the cheapest rent is typically
Yeah.
black neighborhoods. You know,
Back
they
to
trying to bring them in to nullify us,
Mm-hmm.
nullify our vote, nullify our power, dilute us. That's what's being done. This is being done on purpose.
Shut
Mm-hmm.
them out for.
Let me ask y'all about what Trump recently said. I think this was either earlier today or yesterday. Is that if he's voted, if he's voted in president, that none of the Christians would ever have to vote again. What y'all feel about that, man?
Like, what's the point of that? Like, what is he trying to say? I mean,
Did that sound
I
like
mean,
some dictator shit, low key? Because to me, it do. Like, what you finna get in office and change some shit to where
you gotta look at it like this.
That's the normal run of what a president technically is supposed to do. They
He gonna say
supposed to
whatever you
change. They
gotta say.
supposed to
Some
change
stupid
fucked
shit.
up shit. They supposed to
Well, I'm
change
saying
what's
like
fucked up
this. Technically,
and move the shit
if
that's
Trump wasn't there and hit his head, he'd be dead right now. Technically, off a little bit,
yo,
but he gonna suffer consequences.
That's true.
yo,
That's true. I mean, but hey, like I said, like what Milo said earlier, man. You can't turn a blind eye to the fact of what happened to your brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at it like this: when y'all speaking about Trump, like a lot of things was going good while he was in a president, but I mean, I'm looking at all the black killings and shit that went on during his presidency. Them cops went rogue under his watch,
hell
man.
yeah, hell yeah. And I don't know, I don't got nothing personally against him, right? Like, yo, I just think the motherfucker just he liable or subject to say anything at any time. And I think that's what like kind of like is different from
What we
any other
need this.
you ever
If
seen.
you ain't, we're the only country, we're the richest country, well, one of the richest countries in the world, if not the richest at some point. But our president don't have control of shit like other countries. Whoever runs some of these countries, they run it. Like Mr. Putin runs his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the president here, he got to go through so many other people, and if one of them say no, he might not get to do nothing.
Poor Grandpa Joe, man. That nigga fell asleep at the wheel, man. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
know what? You know
That
what the
nigga
It was
United
fell
a,
States
it
asleep
was
gonna
a
at the
do?
setup. It was a setup from the get
Hold on,
go.
hold
When
on.
he selected her as his VP, I said this is the back door for him to be able to say he assisted in getting the first so-called black woman president of the United States in. People
mm,
don't see it.
mm,
They want to blame it on a black woman.
mm.
All they false. They want to get somebody there to blame it on. She better not take it, cause she will be
Oh, it's too late for
judged.
that.
Oh, well then, if you know,
She already in line.
well
She
then,
accepted that motherfucker the
hey,
next
listen, they
day.
always blame shit on us. So when they elect us, they blame it on us. So they got something to blame. So if she don't understand that, then let her climb up on in that hot seat.
They only give the keys to a black person, man or woman, when everything is messed up. The
Right.
country's in a real messed up situation right now. The
Look,
Democrats in a real messed up situation. Let her be the
look,
fall
go
guy.
plow that yard.
It's slim to no chance that she'll be elected, and if she is, they done stole the election because the election is won in what they call swing states. Like Texas, no matter how we vote, it's gonna always be Republican.
I'll tell you what's
You
gonna happen.
understand what I'm saying? But there's only a few swing states, and if you look at the poll, he winning in them states. So if he don't win, they just stole it again, and we're gonna have to deal with more political violence and all type of stuff.
You
She
think
just the
that's
face
civil
of
war coming?
a drowning. I don't know if it'd be no civil war, but I think it may be some
It's gonna be
extra
a
legal violence, people getting picked off, people doing
black
stupid shit.
president, a
You know,
black
that's
woman
why I say
president.
you have to protect yourself and your family for yourself because the police ain't coming.
What's gonna happen? Yeah, later
Go
on.
ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you have to protect yourself. I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe everybody ought to protect.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
And that's
shit,
what's gonna
self
happen.
preservation is the first law, the first rule. Somebody come after me and mine. I go to penitentiary to protect my wife, my children. My mama. That's what a man's supposed to do. You're supposed to sacrifice yourself for your family. And
That's
if
right.
you're not willing to do that, you're a coward. You ain't worthy of being called a man.
That's if your family is right, because your family could be wrong. I'm not saying. I think with the right, the truth. If my brother out there killing people, I'm not gonna back him. He got to pay his dues, man. Okay, I'm just saying.
I mean,
No,
you got to protect yourself, Milo. You got to nowadays, and also you gotta. It's kind of crazy how you got to protect yourself, but also be willing to step out of your comfort zone. It's kind of crazy. But like speaking of that, like today, I was watching something and seeing that it was a member of A Trey Gangsta say that he wants to reach out to somebody from the Rolling 60s. Say, man, we've been beefing for over 40 years.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? We need to squash this shit. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So,
That would be
hey,
big.
so I'm like, man, I mean, like all it takes is some communication, man. Like
that's
because
right.
a lot of people, even in the political world, a lot of people are beefing or at it. A lot of people don't even know why they're Democrat now. A lot of people were born into it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my mom and grandma and them was Democrats, so I'm gonna just vote Democrat. Same thing with the gangs. My people was this, so I'm gonna join it. So they take on the beef that happened years before they was born.
Let me ask you a question, P, while we on this subject, and I ain't trying to, go down that lane.
You is. I'm playing.
No,
I'm playing. I'm
it's shut
playing.
up, Big LA, because I already know where you going, and we're not going there. What I'm saying is that why it's so easy for us to mend shit with other racist gangs. Like recently, how we seen what happened with two prominent gangs on the east side of Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta
The
say the
East
gang.
Coast. Okay.
There you
Yeah.
go. See, you going down that alley. I said I'm not gonna say the names, but you know who I'm talking about. They was at each other head. That shit was ended, no problems. Been a ceasefire. How come when it comes to our communities, it's not like that?
because there's a lot of the shit got to do with it ain't just money and power. A lot of it got to do with females too. A lot of these females
Bro,
be sparking up shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't
part of
realize that shit.
whatever got to
Talk
do
That
with
shit is
talk
active.
that shit,
family.
P.
Hey,
Talk that
that
shit.
shit is active in the game for cats who gang bang in that gang bang world. I bet money right now. It's some young cats on Instagram going back and forth with a nigga from the opposite hood talking about pull up or I didn't fuck this bitch or wow wow woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Very few of these hoods
That's that
are
family
beefing over actual streets, blocks,
bullshit.
dope, money.
Women,
Ain't it's a small breed of them, and I say that out of how many hoods is
it's
in
real
LA.
small. It's real small.
Out of the hoods of LA, I say maybe 30-40% really getting down over the art of what the fuck,
You know what we need to do? We need to round all these niggas up and send them to the DR. I promise you that will have no more problems. No more.
Well, like I say, a lot of niggas done been down there
Oh,
already.
you ain't
But
heard about
you gotta give some motherfuckers something to do, man. You know, hey, you give them something to do, man. Hey, you know, we said this before. You know, most of the gangs hang out in city parks. You know, here
Yeah.
in LA. So you know
hmm
they always have events for the kids. Why don't y'all allocate some of that money for some of them adults? Get like an adult tackle football league or something. Let them play against the rivalry hood park or something. Give them some bragging rights.
no,
Send them to the
no,
DR,
no.
bro.
Wait, hold on,
That'll
wait.
What
I
I'm
fix
gotta
that.
respond.
I'm telling you,
saying,
that'll fix
Look,
everything.
look,
send them to the
look.
Navy, the Army, the Marines,
Now,
all
fuck
that.
Niggas gonna be
Yeah,
beefing
all
in the
that
DR. See?
all of that. Send them
smooth,
niggas to
all
the
that.
DR. If
Look,
they can't make it there,
Honey
send them
P
niggas to
talking about.
Costa Rica. If they can't make it there, send them niggas to Jamaica. They need to go have the time.
No,
They
see,
need to
look,
release some of this
I get
testosterone.
that.
Structure.
Hold on. They need to release some of this testosterone, homie.
Structure.
That's what the
The
problem is.
Army, the Navy, the
Ni-
Marine is made for all that. For all you little bad motherfuckers.
that shit ain't gonna work.
That's what they sent them to.
I guarantee you.
Shit.
Give a nigga
You
two
little bad
options.
motherfuckers want to be
Give a
bad?
nigga two
Oh, they got
options.
something for you.
You want to go shoot this gun or get your head blown off,
What? They
or you
got
want
something
to
that you can sleep with.
hold on.
Okay, come on.
Do
You'll
you
go shoot your gun, your head blown off.
hold on? I'm finna break it down. Hold
I
on,
slept with my gun.
hold on, partner. Hold on,
Come on, talk
cowboy.
to me.
Hold on, cowboy. Would you rather got to worry about you getting your head knocked off sleeping with a gun,
Mhm.
or would you rather sleep in some pussy next to some pussy and ain't got to worry about your head getting blown off?
I'm going with the pussy.
You better go to the DR. Exactly,
Hey,
my mother.
shit, Unc looked like he done had to put the money on the dresser a few times.
Oh, see, look,
I'm going with
see
the pussy.
now,
What you
damn
say,
it, now, damn
LP?
it.
What you say?
Everybody gonna pick what I pick. So the war still going on. Now who's in over there fighting?
Nobody.
Everybody can't be in the pussy.
You fighting pussy
Man,
over there?
nigga, what the fuck are you talking
You niggas is tripping, man. I'm tripping.
about?
You
We
don't
gotta
even.
protect our own, our country. So don't think it's just one sided. Everybody can't live in harmony.
The DR is part of our country. What we talking about?
I'm going
We
to the
putting in our right.
DR. I'm going to me and
Women,
Milo going to the DR. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
y'all ain't leaving me, nigga. Y'all taking me
He
with
gonna
y'all.
take his old lady, and they gonna show
Y'all
me how to
taking
have
me with
you
y'all.
fun
gotta
in the
so why
DR.
y'all live with
You
that
niggas
DR
is
shit?
tripping.
Hey,
I hear some good fishing down there. Man, you catch some big ass fish.
Big brother Milo
Yeah,
introduced me to
I'm
the
gonna
term,
protect y'all while
the
y'all in
DR.
the DR.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be on the border
You know
like
what I'm
T
saying?
Click. I wish somebody
And we still going. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know.
Hey, Rose, man. Hey, that shit I sent you earlier, man. Hey, some real shit in them cans.
you
I
leave
was,
her
you
back.
know, it's funny how you meet people, man. About washing some shit and bump into a cat, sparked up a conversation. He ended up being a minister, man.
Yeah.
Started a daycare, all black males. You know what I'm saying? Here in LA.
Shout out to them. Hold on, let me pull that up right quick. It's
I mean,
called
hey, man.
Academy of Higher Learning, LA City Prep, Infants and Toddlers Child Care. So look, if you're watching this and you in the LA area, the website is www.lacitycare.org. Again, www.lacitycare.org. Phone number if y'all need it, I'm gonna drop it 323-920-7693. Again, 323-920-7693. 100 people saying that the brother has a ministry, man. And you met him today. Kind of talk about what he do, bro.
I mean, well, like you said, it was a long process, and open a daycare facility. Usually, you see a lot of women in that field, but this is all ran by black male. He's stand up guy, he's a married man with kids. You know what I'm saying? Like real nice dude, man. And they got it up and running. He said, people had to come by, from the state to check it out, especially when they hear it's like an all male ran facility, especially black male. And they said, man, it seemed like something that needed to be in like Brentwood or a white neighborhood. Basically, that's how good it was, in South LA. So I mean, shout out to them brothers. They said they're looking to open up another facility in Hawthorne, and the beneficial part of that is now they're able to hire people from the community.
That's nice.
So
Oh,
I mean, so that it's a cool thing, man. When you see cats trying to make it, man, and it's beneficial, especially for people in the South LA area. There's a lot of people that's working 2 jobs to survive. The rent is high, and fighting with child care, trying to find people to watch their kids. Got the oldest child that's 17, 18 watching the kids. I mean, this spot right here, man, it could be beneficial to take some of that pressure off you.
Hey, can I ask you something right quick?
Real talk.
Because I go to Ontario to my sister's house on vacation in Woody Woo, Riverside down the street. Then you got Woody Woo. And I went down there and like, hell, my sister black, well, half black. Anyway, I'm all black and her husband is white. And where we go, Mexicans look at me like I don't belong and I'm black. So, I go to McDonald's, me and her husband, he white. They look at me like they want to kill me. And I get that vibe in California. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Ontario. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So when I go out there, I get kind of scared because I'm black. Now, what the hell is that?
I mean, you're powerful. What you gonna be scared of? They should be scared of you.
No, I'm scared of them.
See, that's the problem. You already got your mind fixed to be afraid of the devil.
I don't see us. I see them.
Right. Before we
and I'm with a white boy.
Hold on. Before we started the show, you said you was born and raised in Houston. That's one of the toughest ghettos in these United States of America.
But it was all black against black. 5th Ward, 3rd Ward. I was out there with shots every night. I learned how to shoot pool out there.
And you go
live in room houses out there.
Milo, I got a question.
Let me divide the 3 and carry the 1.
What's the question?
Hold on. Let me multiply 2 times 2 right quick. Milo, in your day, right?
Yeah, my day.
Big brother Milo, in your day, big brother Milo, like I was saying, y'all went against each other to make sure y'all could handle what was out there. The folks, me and Roosevelt came up under, 100 P came up under. We made sure we was good to go against them people out there. So wouldn't that mean you will be prepared when you go somewhere else?
Should be.
I was just trying to understand.
It's sugar-free food. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
It was a black on black thing out there.
It was a black. Hey, hold on, Roosevelt. Hold on.
Yeah, stop messing with each other.
What he's saying is that we're the strongest race on earth.
The strongest race on earth.
Nah, Roosevelt. Nah, I ain't even gonna let you move the goalpost.
That's all I gotta say.
I ain't finna let you move the goalpost.
You put me in
on brother. I love
nigga,
you.
I
can't
send me over there. I'll drink some vodka with the Russians, nigga. But I would still be the strongest race on earth.
And we can't even destroy each other.
Bottom line. So imagine if we came together and we'll run this bitch.
And they don't want that. They keeping us apart all these years.
Run this bitch.
All the Muslims, everything. Do you remember the Black Panthers? They went into school and shot them up as soon as my mama brought me out. I couldn't believe it. They killed everybody in there. My mama saved my life. And I tell her right today, thank you.
So if they wasn't scared, how can you say you went somewhere in a spot and felt some fear. They had to have no fear back then.
They didn't have no fear. That's
So
what
if
got
you
them
come,
killed.
so if you come from no fear,
That
then
means if
wouldn't
you
that
get cut
transcend
on
through the
your
generations?
listen to me. If you get cut on your hand and you feel pain, then you stop that bleeding, right? And you put something on
Yeah,
it, you put a band-aid on it. We didn't do that because we didn't feel that pain. They came to us this scooping us up like the thing to do.
I mean, look from the jump though, right? Slavery, after slavery, Jim Crow law. After Jim Crow law, and you got like regular rights and
We had no
voting.
chance to heal. We
Hold
had no
on.
chance
Well,
to
I mean, you got to look at it like this too. Like a lot of people from Unk era, they come from an era where they was like scared of white people. We come from an era where we not.
Yeah, we don't give a
yeah,
fuck.
they were scared of white people. They couldn't look them in
We
their
don't give a
eye.
fuck now.
They
That
couldn't look them in their eye or they be hung by a goddamn tree.
that's
And they
crazy.
back
hold
down
on,
though.
honey P. You can't say that fully. Hell
No, that's
no,
crazy.
hell no, you can't say that.
Have you done your history before you get to talking?
No, he
Oh,
talking.
oh, 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 oh!
Yeah, he talking to
I done
you,
did
bro.
a whole lot of my history.
My bad.
No, but no, that you know what? Did you hear what he just said? He said, "Nigga, if you look them in their eye, they will hang you on your tree. You have to walk by with your head down, bro. That's
Hey,
wild."
that's a true story. Hey, my grandmother being from Louisiana, she was saying she would go sometime with my grandfather in the big rig. He drove trucks and say when they were driving through Mississippi, they said they had a law. This was like in the late 70s, and said that if you drove by a white couple and you had to laugh, you had to stick your head in a bag or bucket because if they felt you was laughing at them, they can call the police and you could be arrested.
Look, henceforth, have you ever heard
That's
of a
wild.
restaurant called the Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where you think it came from? You when they laugh, they had to stick their head in that bucket to laugh, right?
Yeah,
AKA Cracker Barrel.
the Cracker Barrel.
Straight up. I was watching a documentary. It's crazy that you say that because they said the same exact thing that grandma told you. You feel me? Same
Yeah,
exact.
that's
I'm like, man,
crazy.
so where the fuck does
Hey,
this restaurant like? That's crazy, bro.
it's funny you said about Cracker Barrel. You know, which I mean, hey, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have eaten at a Cracker Barrel before, and it's funny. But one
I
of their most
haven't.
popular things is
Never
they white
have.
sauce. They white sauce over they country fried steak.
Yo, that's wild, P. You a wild man, dog.
So what's the topic?
You a wild man.
What's the topic here?
He is.
Oh man,
He is.
hey, jumping back real quick, something y'all had said earlier about the whole Kamala situation. A lot of people are bringing that to attention. Even my wife said that earlier about what she had said about what doing for her people. You know what I'm saying? Like what she can and can't do. I don't know if y'all remember that interview.
I ain't doing nothing just for black people. No.
Yeah,
Wait, she said that?
Yeah, she said, I'm not gonna do anything just for black people. No.
Wow.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wow.
Facts.
Was this
Facts.
recently or is this like some years ago type shit?
no, this
No,
was this. I
it
think
was
this was during her
recently
VP run.
within the past 2 3 years.
But
Yeah,
she
Yeah,
said it really don't even matter, right? Shit. That's
yeah.
crazy.
So
Just
you know what?
that's
With that being said, and little race thing, I'm gonna put it like this: if you're a wolf and you got cubs, you protect them. If you're a lion, you got cubs, you protect them. If you're an elephant, you got cubs, you protect them. That's all that is. We got to protect each other, bro. That's it. And if you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. 'Cause we family.
that's real.
yeah, we got to. That's why I say we got to also tell you the truth, man. The government, presidential, federal government, yeah, it's impactful to all of us, but we got to focus on our local too, man, because that shit got the direct impact to us. I mean, especially in our own areas with Olympics coming around in the LA area, you got to look at a lot of the changes that's going on. That's going to affect you because they're gonna make some changes just for this moment. That's going to affect you the rest of your stay here in California.
Real
Thank
shit.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Real
Thank you.
shit. Real shit.
I'm just saying, protect your own, bro.
Hey, let me ask y'all, did you see Joe Biden actually dropping out this race though? Like, did y'all feel this is gonna happen?
Man,
If they
hey,
could have
hey,
got away with keeping him in the race, they would have. But
yeah.
they've been hiding him for the past 4 years. He's done the least amount of interviews of any president one on one. He don't answer questions. He'll make a
Mhm.
statement. He'll read from a teleprompter and walk away when they ask questions. They were saying, well, he just make a gaffe here, a mistake here. No, he's having cognitive decline. He have signs of dementia. My grandmother suffered from dementia. I could see that shit. You
Yeah.
understand? And they just was hiding it till they couldn't hide it no more. You know what I mean?
Hey, wait, look, Milo, hold on. What do you think they like? You know what that moment say? This is where he knew he fucked up. Was
Is
it
where he knew he fucked up.
debate?
The
Well,
debate was when the debate is when who run the country is the billionaires behind the scenes.
There you go.
And when he fucked up on a debate, they're like, nah, everybody's seen it now. We can't support this shit no more. Go on and put Kamala in there. That's why they refused to have a Democratic primary. You understand? Well, he somebody challenged him. Robert Kennedy Jr. was challenging him. They kicked him out of the Democratic Party and said, we're not going to have nobody run against him. The DNC, the Democratic National Convention, said we won't have nobody run against him. So Kamala has been selected. She wasn't elected. She was selected. This is not some Democratic shit. They talking about saving democracy. They placed her in there like the old Soviet Union where they would place their leaders in there. She has been selected because she's a perfect puppet. She gonna do whatever they want, what they want to do.
I have a
You
question.
understand? But it still ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. And if she win, they stole the election because most of the country ready for a change. Like when Obama won, he was saying a bunch of bullshit that he didn't do, but the country was ready for a change. When George Bush doing that, they wanted to get rid of him. That's why they got Obama. Everybody want to get rid of Biden, and it's really Trump's turn, to be honest with you. But if she win, they done stole the election. You understand what I'm saying?
I have a question.
Yeah, what's the question?
What's our president's name right now?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. When he became the president of the United States of America, we were driving steel cars that protected our children and our family while we was riding in them. Before he became president, we were protected by a lot of stuff. And when he became the president, he said, we're gonna make cheap cars and charge you more prices. Now they got plastic cars out there. One accident, total, and killed everybody in the goddamn family. Now, I don't know if you've seen this, but he's not the best president for us because we want to protect our family.
Hold up.
Can you name who has been one best president for us?
I gotta pull up some shit right quick because bro said,
man,
hold on, bro said he,
Yeah.
you know, Grandpa Joe had that good dementia. We finna watch.
Audience wanted to see today was if 81-year-old President Joe Biden could get through it without making enormous mistakes, which is unfortunately what we've been used to seeing over the last 4 years. Well, despite being in hiding for a week at Camp David with an empty schedule so his staff could prepare him for going up against Donald Trump, the moment Joe Biden entered the stage, he shuffled his way to the microphone and he looked like he was in desperate need of assistance. Now, after just 10 minutes on stage, it appeared as though he was full Biden, but look.
If we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Then, when he wanted to make his point about...
Anyway, I don't know. I just had to pull that shit up. That nigga says, them niggas was talking about some other shit. That nigga said, we finally beat Medicare. Like this is a war or something.
You beat Medicare. What that didn't make no damn sense. That ain't make no sense to him or nobody else. Beat Medicare. What the hell he was talking about?
Did you hear what Donald Trump said? He said, I don't even think he knows what he said over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
He said he want to color flapjacks and some hash browns at the Waffle House. He tired, boss. He tired.
He introduced Zelensky as the president of Ukraine, President Putin. You know what I'm saying? He said, my vice president, the female vice president Trump. He you know, man, that dude gone, man. You know, it showed you he not even running the country. He just a figurehead. Who really running the country? It ain't him. It's obvious.
You think that cocaine they found in the White House, you think that might have been Joe's?
No, that was his son. That was for his son. Everybody know his son a dope head. He on film He don't film smoking crack. You know what I mean? Look, come on now.
Tooting it and booting it. Is that what he doing? On
And
film.
and which is very hypocritical because Joe Biden wrote the 86 drug law, which made the disparity between cocaine and crack 100 times high. If you got
Right.
caught with one rock, you do 10 years. You
Right.
get caught with a kilo of powder, you get probation. You
Right.
understand?
What the
Uh,
hell?
they changed,
Horizontal.
they changed misdemeanors into felonies. Yeah, he wrote all this. He is personally responsible for locking up millions of black men.
Mhm.
What you see in the black community right now is still the result of the war on drugs. When they came in and took the fathers out, messed our community up. That was done by Joe Biden. He hate black folks. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
understand how people don't see the Democratic policies affected us worse. Trump talk shit. Biden made our lives in the shit, our daily life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I
So,
agree.
damn, come on now.
Way before Trump got
You
into
ain't
politics.
black if you don't vote
I
for
mean,
him.
that's real. Oh, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say way before Trump got into politics, Biden had already been part of writing these laws. So you know what I mean? It's crazy, really crazy. Um,
He
yeah,
said
man.
he wanted his kids going to school with black kids doing this in the 70s when they had the busing, trying to do the minority to majority school, the busing integration. He said that the black kids gonna turn our schools into jungles. He said that my generation, he said that these young kids were super predators. You know, we don't care how they grew up, but we need to lock them up. Man, come on now. This dude is his mentor was a grand wizard of the Ku Klux Klan who happened to be a Senator Byrd, and he brag about this
Okay.
stuff. If you look at this, I'm a trained historian. If you look at this history, this dude he more aligned with the Klan than anybody. He just happened to be labeled a Democrat, and we've been taught to vote for the Democrats no matter what. We voting in Klansmen.
Yeah, real shit. That's some crazy shit, man. You
He
know
not
who?
lying though. He
I
not
would say
lying.
whoever get in office, man, y'all just make sure y'all stay ready, man, because at the end of the day, I mean, they control the top, but you make sure that you got a lock on what you can control yourself, meaning your loved ones, family, whatever that may be. Stock up on water, stock up on
Food,
all kind of shit that
things that you can eat without cooking.
if it went down, you'll be good. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they got that food. They got food that'll last like 25 years. You know, that survival food, like MRE type stuff. They
Right.
got Patriot food. They set the stuff online. I would
Right.
advise you to spend $200-300 on 6 months worth of food that you could eat
I've been
if you
waiting for
can't
this.
go to the grocery store. The COVID situation should have showed you they could shut down grocery stores. They could lock us down at any moment. You know, I'm down here where they have hurricanes, and we know when the government don't work no more for a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? So it can happen in your daily life. It's not
No,
it's not far out some conspiracy theory. This is something that can happen tomorrow
Right.
if they
yeah.
chose it to happen.
Right. Man, before we get up
People
out
don't see that though.
before we get up
People
out
don't
of
see
here,
that.
man, let's shoot around this look. We will be back regular time next week.
Yeah.
Friday night. You
And
feel
I'll
me?
be on point.
We're gonna make sure that we slide on some beer instead of the hard liquor, but that's a
Cause I
different
don't drink
story.
liquor.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
beer, bro.
Yeah, no.
But
But
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
swooping around the pillow, Milo, man, get the people some news they can use until next week, big bro.
Yeah, West Side
Yes,
Pep.
sir. Most definite. I appreciate y'all having me on tonight. You know, I love y'all, brothers. It's good to be back on with y'all.
Love, bro.
Yeah.
Love your family. Take
Yeah,
care of your family. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We all we got.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like that. 100 P, man. I know you finna go get on that clock in a minute, man. So I wanted to give you a little time, bro. Get the people some news they could use this week, till next week, bro.
I mean, hey, like I say all the time, man, you gotta stay vigilant, man. Like Young say, man, we gotta cut out this bullshit and let's make this happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot be on LA coming up pretty soon, you know, for the people here. So let's get it together. Let's show them a different LA and be smart. You know what I'm saying? You
There you
know,
go.
let's be smart. Stop that bullshit. Try to buy where you stay. Stop renting where you stay. Try to buy where you stay. Buy your property in your area. Stop spending all your money there, sending somebody else kid to college and let them sell that property, and then you gotta go move 100 miles out. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Real shit. Big LA, man.
I don't know nothing.
You say y'all know that, bro?
Don't break out on us.
Do you
Hey,
know
right,
that? Do you know that?
Nope.
Don't break out on us.
I don't know that either. Look, hey man,
You say that's
make sure y'all. Hey, look, check this out. Make sure y'all good. Make sure y'all people good. And when I say y'all people, the motherfuckers around you that you give a fuck about, not
Yes.
every motherfucker around you that say your people, because they not your fucking people.
Yeah.
So with
Facts.
that, as long as you do that, everything else around you gonna go the way it's supposed to go.
Facts.
In the meantime and in between time, I fuck with you.
Special guest, man. You got anything to say before we ride up out of here?
I appreciate all of y'all. I really ain't got nothing to say. I'm just trying to, the key in that without keying in, to try to give you a positive attitude about what y'all talking about. Cause I be 66, man, and I've been seeing things on boy. Not a single thing. Okay.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
No doubt.
Dead bodies, everything. Seen them all.
Order some bullets before the price go up. The price go up the closer it go to election. Order you some 1,000 rounds of something, whatever you got.
My house
2,
with the
2, 3, 5, 5, 6, 9 millimeter, 40, 45, whatever. Get about 1,000. Spend about 300-400 on bullets. You be all right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
That is actually. I thought about that the other
I just
day.
don't want to have to use it on my own people. That'd be fucked up.
You may have to, because there's some ignorant motherfuckers out there deal with all ignorance, whether it's black or white.
That shit, Milo. Talk that shit. White, black, brown, purple,
Whatever.
it don't matter.
Protect your family from these fools out here.
Yeah.
That part.
They ignorant. I'm talking about ignorant.
That part.
And I don't understand how they get like that.
That part. Me personally, man, I want to again thank everybody for the prayers that were sent, all the positive vibes. I know y'all was getting that P like, man, what happened to the show? Y'all probably got at Milo like, what? Look, some things transpired. If you know, you know. But all health is good. So I'm gonna take a shot for that. I moved into my new residence that's now got a pool and a jacuzzi in the backyard where I'm fenced to go get into right after this. You dig? You know what I'm saying? And peace, love, and hair grease, man. Thank y'all for staying down with us. We appreciate y'all for watching. Those that may watch now, those that may watch later, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man, on YouTube. The Roosevelt Show, Big Milo, Big LA, 100 P. Shout out to Tourist. I know he wasn't able to make it out tonight, but shout out to Tourist, Big Tourist, man. Family. Until then, man.
I'm whoopty whoop.
That's whoopty whoop. Until then, man. We see you motherfuckers next week, man.
Word up.
Peace, love, and hair grease, man. We out.
Peace.